Good afternoon, y'all. Welcome back to Morton's Farm. It's another day here. Beautiful, beautiful day, might I add. We had 75-mile-per-hour winds for the past 2 days. After the rain left, within 2 hours of the clouds dispersing, we got incredible wind speeds here. I'm going to show you the kind of fallout that we had. Was not prepared. So, all the peppers that I had planted that were in this white bag that I was trying to do, the wind lifted this thing up and slammed it on the ground. Okay? These that I had protected from the frost and the wind with this giant piece of plastic, don't even know where the plastic went. And I found my 100-foot roll of foil like way down there by the chickens. Now let's check out what happened. So, most of these got taken out. You see this, that, a leaf over here, another leaf over there. This guy's totally dead now. Wind burnt tips. Yeah, so saved it from frost, saved it from drought, failed on the wind. Dang it! It almost killed the other half that I had. We actually, believe it or not, still have a couple winners. This one didn't take any damage at all. Nor did this one or this one here. Or a couple of these other ones. This is an incredible plant. The Lake 47. It just keeps on proving to me that it's extraordinarily hardy for this area. Okay, on top of that, I had a big black thing full of soil. Blown away completely off of this table. Wiped clean by nature. Strawberries are still living. Luckily, all these containers were totally saved. Yep. My apricot tree up by the main house where that fence thing is. I know you can't see it from here. Got blown over and snapped my apricot tree in half. This got nearly completely dried out. You see that? Within the past 2 days. I need to go back and re-water this again. It's incredible how the wind immediately dries everything out. I mean, look at the soil. We had crazy wind and already dry again. I mean, on the night of the rain, when the wind popped up, the wind was so strong that I was getting rocks and stuff hitting my legs. I just continue to underestimate the wind here. It's been over a year. I feel like a newbie sometimes, which I am, but still. I mean, shoot, how strong can wind be, right? Other than that, not really much going on. Had to take shelter from the high wind and kind of batten down the hatches, as they say, and just wait for it to pass, which it has. It's now just a nice, gentle breeze. Time to get back to work. I gotta get this wind thing figured out. One of my plans, and I don't know how feasible it is the wind always comes from this direction exactly. This is the southwest, so the sun is going to set in the west right here like it is now currently, and south is this direction where the road is, and my wind comes from like right here, which is exactly southwest. So I need to build some form of wall occurring whatever direction is perpendicular to the southwest orientation. If I do that and I plant the right type of tree, it should break the wind and reduce it by a great amount. The wind is a very destructive force here and continues to change the terrain, which we're trying to kind of lock into a shape so we can build around it. But it's a challenge. Also, I just wanted to bring up one other thing which I've been trying. A compost pile. Now, I don't really know how you're supposed to start compost, okay? I just know that it's basically dead stuff. Organic matter, whatever. I don't know if I'm supposed to put these old hamburger buns in there, because, I mean, how much, like, good stuff can those have in there? But Bianca seems to think that it'll still disintegrate, just maybe at a slower rate or whatever. So, every food item plus paper and cardboard, minus the tape if I can, is now going into this compost pile. I'm just trying to dump as much food and stuff in here, and later I'll come back with some, like, I guess carbon or whatever they want to call it, like the dry grasses and stuff, and see what's going on with it. You know, I am a firm believer in trying to recycle as many things as you can on your property and reuse as many things that are feasible to do so with. And I think compost is a really good one, because we all have so much food waste. It all just goes right into a trash bag and then at a landfill where it decomposes extraordinarily slowly, if ever, right? So, yeah, here's one step closer to, I guess, be in the right direction I want to go for the homestead, which is doing things here in-house and taking care of the waste we produce in-house as well. Still working on the fire incinerator for all the trash or whatever we're going to do there, but that's got to come at a later time. I don't think that I'm like a permaculturist or any super like organic farm yet or anything, but I mean, we do try here. And so every little step we can take to take waste away from somewhere else and just have it be reintroduced here is, I think, a step in the right direction. So I couldn't even tell you if I tried my percentage of use of this or carbon reduction of this or that, but all I know is I'm trying. And that's all it takes, is just try. Rice, eggshells, lettuce scraps, bell peppers, anything that I cut up in the kitchen that don't make its way into someone's stomach should go here. I think that's a good start. Now, if it turns into something that I can actually use later in the garden, that's even better. I also just wanted to take a minute or so to go over an incredible discovery that I have made or stumbled upon in the world. That is the ability to bring a generator back that doesn't produce power with an old school corded drill. Okay, so for some reason that I believe was my fault, this generator stopped producing electricity from the outlets. The motor would run, everything checked out, it's brand spanking new, but it wouldn't produce electricity from the outlets. So read online, did tons of research, and it turns out that its residual magnetism was stripped from the system. Apparently it's a flaw in new generators. So, short lesson is that these manual drills can also act as generators. So I turned the generator on, got it running, plugged in my old school drill, pushed the trigger, grabbed the chuck, and spun it backwards. I spun the chuck backwards 4 times, and on the end of the 4th time, it started spinning the opposite direction and had immediately restored residual magnetism to the generator. So, amazing, great little trick. If your generator ever mysteriously loses power from an outlet, it's a good thing to try. One other exciting thing before I let you all go is my my red currant is flowering. Check this out. Yeah, look at that. Little bud right here. There's also one appearing on the back here, which you probably can't see very well. It's alive. It survived me, for now. Now if I can just get this to continue and grow and flower, that'll be an excellent step. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. The week's back with us tomorrow. Make it a good one if you can. Have a wonderful evening. Right, are ya? I will steal that rope. The heck? Something's wrong with this game, man. I've explored past here. It's not loading the rest of the map.